This week in entertainment. From Tom Holland to Taylor Swift, the stars that set the stage ablaze. Dear viewers, welcome back to your screens. The headlines are loaded, developments are striking, and the stars are shining bright once again. This week in the world of celebrity news, there's plenty to talk about, from red carpets to raw confessions, from Hollywood to Nashville. Join us as we embark on a journey beyond the spotlight. Our first stop? A young actor who has captured hearts around the globe. Tom Holland, beloved for his portrayal of Spider-Man, finally breaks his silence on the James Bond rumours that have been circling for weeks. But that's not all. He also opens up about his upcoming projects, heartfelt reflections on his career, and a much-anticipated break. Let's take a closer look. Tom Holland is a major career shift and the horizon for the young star. James Bond, one of the most iconic characters in cinematic history. For decades, this role has been brought to life by charismatic actors on the silver screen. Now, a new name is being whispered. Tom Holland. The 29-year-old British actor recently appeared on The Gordon Ramsay Show and addressed the Bond speculation for the first time. That moment from the interview quickly caught fire on social media. With trademark sincerity, Holland shared, "There's speculation at the moment. We'll keep it to a minimum for now. We'll get there one day." Short but impactful, those words ignited excitement among fans. For years, Hollywood insiders have been hinting that the Bond franchise is looking for a fresh, younger energy. With Daniel Craig's departure, the search for the next 007 seemed directionless, until now. But Tom Holland isn't just turning heads because of this. Two major film projects have already been announced for 2026. Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and The Odyssey. One sees him donning the iconic superhero suit once again, while the other places him at the centre of an epic mythological journey. Film critics applaud these choices as a sign of Holland's desire to expand his acting range, and they're here for it.
Slowing down is necessary to start again.
Being one of Hollywood's youngest megastars comes with immense pressure. In a deeply personal interview with GQ magazine, Holland reflected on how he maintains balance amidst the whirlwind of fame.
You can't be in every movie, and you can't do your best work when you're burnt out. That's why setting boundaries is important. These aren't just the words of a rising actor, they're the insights of someone grounded, someone who understands his own limits. Holland revealed plans to take an extended break in 2027, adding, "I've got a slightly busy year next year, and then I'll probably take a bit more time off." For a man who has starred in billion-dollar franchises, this honest and mature approach to self-care is both refreshing and inspiring. Perhaps that's what makes Tom Holland so special. Not just his talent, but his humility. And now to the Queen of Music. From a fan story to a billion-dollar empire, Taylor Swift continues to inspire. Let's shift gears and tune in to the music world. Pop sensation Taylor Swift is once again making headlines, not for a tour announcement, but for a heartfelt fan story that touched millions. Meet Holly Armstrong, a lifelong Swiftie from Texas. Now 34, Armstrong first met Taylor Swift in 2003, when Swift was just a teenager performing a small acoustic set in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Back then, Holly was only 12 years old. Swift, guitar in hand and passing out demo CDs, was still an unknown dreamer. Armstrong recalls, "At the time, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but as the years went on, that day became a turning point in my life." For Armstrong, Swift's music became more than just entertainment. It was a safe haven, a lifeline through a turbulent childhood. Years later, in 2019, their paths crossed again. Swift's official fan club, Taylor Nation, invited Armstrong to one of the exclusive Lover Secret Sessions, a private album listening event held before the record's release. When we met again 16 years later, Taylor remembered me. She even thanked me. It gave that moment so much meaning. The Power of Swift, a story of music and unbreakable community. Holly's story shed light on the unwavering devotion and compassion within the Swiftie fan community. Her social media posts about the experience quickly went viral, sparking waves of emotion and nostalgia. After leaving her corporate job during the pandemic due to burnout, Armstrong launched a small business inspired by Swift's lyrics, Starlight and Sage Company. She sells handmade crafts and on her very first day of operation received 22 orders, every one of them from fellow Swifties. Swifties always show up. It's not just about the music. We take care of each other. Her words echo a larger truth. Taylor Swift's reach goes far beyond the charts. She has built a global family of fans who support each other in real, tangible ways. Looking ahead to 2026, Swift could join the Country Music Hall of Fame. So, what's next for Taylor Swift? In 2026, she will officially become eligible for induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame, exactly 20 years after the release of her debut album. Since then, she's racked up 14 Grammy Awards, redefined both pop and country genres, and became the first musician to achieve billionaire status through music alone. Of course, eligibility doesn't guarantee selection. The Hall of Fame takes into account influence, artistry, and contribution to the genre. But with 20 years of unparalleled success behind her and a rotating songwriter category lined up for 2026, Swift's candidacy looks stronger than ever. Marc Maron's Transformation: How a Taylor Swift Song Helped Him Face His Fears. Taylor Swift's influence isn't confined to fans alone. Veteran comedian and podcaster Marc Maron made headlines this week after sharing a powerful story during his latest HBO stand-up special. Still grieving the loss of his partner, Lynn Shelton, Maron decided to give Swift's Midnights album a listen while out on a hike. One track in particular, Bigger Than the Whole Sky, stopped him in his tracks. I was halfway up the mountain when the song came on. I started crying. Then I played it again and again. I passed out. When I came to, the song was still playing. And that's when I realised I'm no longer afraid of dying. That raw confession went viral. It showed how one artist's vulnerability can reach across genres and demographics, touching even the most unexpected hearts. Rihanna returns, pregnant, powerful, and ready to rule the stage again. And finally, the biggest bombshell of the week. Rihanna is back. The global icon, currently pregnant with her third child, is reportedly rescheduling her previously cancelled London concerts. The new dates are expected for 2026 and will coincide with the 10th anniversary of her last album, Anti. This would mark Rihanna's first UK performances since 2016. Known not just for her music, but also for her fashion empire and fearless approach to motherhood, Rihanna is proving once again that nothing can keep her from the spotlight. Insiders report that she's determined to deliver an unforgettable show, despite being pregnant. Rihanna may be expecting her third baby, but she's the ultimate working mum, a source shared. And she's got Rocky right there supporting her. So there you have it, dear viewers, from the hills of Hollywood to the beaches of New Jersey. From red carpets to mountain hikes, it's been a week of powerful comebacks, emotional revelations and bright futures. Young stars are redefining their paths, musical legends are cementing their legacies, and fans around the world continue to be the heartbeat behind every headline. Stay tuned, because when the stars shine this bright, you won't want to miss a thing.